Hey guys, this is Mr. Gaming Fridge here.
I'm Joyce Coconut.
And I'm Lucas, and welcome to episode 2 of the High Jump Sports Podcast.
At the end of this episode, we're going to talk about a suggested topic, and we're going to start off this episode with the draft because that's what's happening. At the time,
this episode is the draft episode.
The draft episode. At the time we're recording this, the second and third rounds just ended.
Ohio State. This whole entire program got drafted.
Yes, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Was it? They set a record, right?
I think they set a record because
I heard 9, but that was like maybe 10 picks.
It was 8 or
ended,
9.
So.
It was 8 or 9. It was 8 or 9.
Yeah,
something like that.
So interesting picks because I'm anyone who's watching a sports podcast right now knows at least Stupid Jared Goff and Carson Wentz. So, what are some interesting picks?
Oh, never mind. It's
right.
10. It's 10 selections.
Well, let's talk about what happened tonight. Real quick. Third round, 13th pick. The Browns, from the Titans to the Rams, picked up Coleman Sean. Don't know why.
Who? You got it wrong. It's Corey Coleman.
No, it's Sean
Coleman.
Sean Coleman. I don't know. Black people names are hard.
Coleman,
Coleman,
Sean.
Yes.
It's not Corey.
So you bring up this offensive tackle for what reason?
Well,
wait, are you talking about wait. Who are you talking about? The one that the Browns took?
Coleman Sean and or Sean Coleman. Man.
I thought you were talking about the Browns' first round pick.
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Pick. But even more interesting is the 14th pick tonight of Daryl Worley that the Panthers drafted from Browns through the Eagles through the Lions.
So you're basically pulling out interesting trade lines.
Yes.
Yeah. Trade lines are quite interesting. 4 teams had the number 8 pick in the draft this year at one point or another. Fun fact.
Oh.
So that all happened. So, I mean, I guess on stuff that happened tonight or last night for those watching, stupid. We were just talking about before we started the podcast, the Browns' pick of Cody Kessler over Connor Cook. I don't know anything about Cody Kessler. Who's Cody Kessler?
I've never heard of him before, but I saw USC. And I was a little less upset when I saw USC. When I was watching something right before we started, and it was the NFL network analyst said that they liked him for his decision making, but he won't wow you with his arm strength, which isn't necessarily making me the happiest. But I mean, as long as they won't turn the ball over and put our horrendous defense in the field, then
Good joke.
I just hope that RG3 can perform. That's it.
Are we talking about I didn't hear the name, but I assume we're talking about Corey
Kessler. Corey Kessler. Everybody, Cody Kessler.
I mean, the Jets took someone above Connor Cook too. Who was that?
Christian Hackenberg.
Yeah, that Hackenberg. I don't really know anything about him either.
He went to Penn State.
Second or
third.
What?
What round and what pick?
Can't find the Jets pick too, wasn't it?
The Jets pick? The Jets pick or the Browns pick?
Jets pick was that's not it.
Jets pick was second.
It was second. Okay. Browns was third round. So yeah.
I got you.
I don't know.
To
be honest, I don't know a ton about Connor Cook. I've just heard that he's the 4th guy like the whole time.
They selected Cody Kessler 93rd overall. So that's third round. Second,
okay, there we go.
Third round.
It was the Panthers for him, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched that live. Yeah, never mind. I was thinking it was yesterday for some reason.
So, are you happy that the Jets did not pick Paxton Lynch?
Yes, I am so happy. Paxton Lynch is literally my favorite quarterback I've ever seen play. Mainly because
you not like the Jets? Or are you happy that he's on a Super Bowl winning team?
I'm really happy for the kid because he's so good.
He looks
Because you're a Big Ben fan, so.
No, I'm talking about like.
No, I'm talking about Tommy.
Oh, okay.
And he's like stupid. He's Big Ben, so.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I may have a little bias because I am a Memphis fan. That's like my favorite college football team.
Memphis.
But the dude looks like some.
Wait, I thought you were a Virginia Tech fan.
Nah, fam, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Wait, I thought you were a Vols fan.
Dude, that was like 3 weeks ago, Lucas.
That's only when Peyton Manning was around.
Back to Hackenberg.
Yes.
Did you guys see the tape that they showed?
No.
He was in gym shorts on a practice field, throwing the football like 5 yards above everyone's head. It was the worst tape I've ever seen. It was horrible. They say Mike Mayock said that it was, a wildly inconsistent tape is what he said it. So I don't know maybe the Jets are just giving up on life. I don't know. I thought they were playing this whole thing with Fitzpatrick skillfully, but now I'm thinking that they're just idiots who don't know what to do. Did you see that
Fitzpatrick said that he'd rather not play football?
Yeah, but you don't know if that's because of Fitzpatrick or because of the Jets.
No, it's because of the Jets.
I feel like it's because of the Jets after this pick because it's incredibly stupid. But
I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, you must. I guess it's a reverse Browns. I guess it's some insurance.
You can't win.
So Paxton Lynch, who I've seen like all his highlight tapes, but there's already been another one uploaded tonight called "The Future of Denver."
The future.
Great,
of Denver.
That's cool.
He's such an
I tell you one thing. I have more faith in him than Brock Osweiler.
I have.
Problem is that he's gonna be a lot less effective than Brock Osweiler, because Brock Osweiler has like stupid 3 wide receivers now, so that are ridiculously fast. Houston drafted. Houston went in, man.
Braxton Miller.
Yeah, him. Stupid. Who was the first wide receiver they got? It was a wheel, wasn't it? It was like stupid 2nd round, I think, or first. Maybe that was 1st round.
I don't know.
Will Fuller, yeah, he looks really good too.
Dude, the Vikings are gonna be scary.
I cannot wait for the Vikings. It's such a young team, the Vikings. Like, I feel like in stupid 5 years they're gonna be dominating. It's gonna be great.
I think it'll be a while. I think they messed up their plan.
Whoa.
The Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
I
think last year they wanted to like completely fail, but instead of failing, they actually did somewhat good, so they couldn't actually fulfill their plan. I think this. Yeah, I do get what you're saying, because they are in kind of an odd spot, because it's like the people that they drafted that did well last year, they weren't expected to. Not a lot of them were very high profile. So, and now that they're like, hey, these guys have some talent, it's like they have to wait for their team to grow and see if these guys can, in 4 years be some of the best in the league, or they might not, and then things will go downhill for them. So they are in kind of an odd spot, but we'll see what happens. Can we talk about something really quick?
Go for it.
Sure.
The fact that this year only 2 quarterbacks were drafted in the 1st round.
3.
2.
Paxton Lynch.
26th
Paxton
pick.
And
Jared Goff and
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz and Jared Goff. You're an idiot.
You forgot the first pick.
No, I thought he was a defensive tackle.
What?
Why?
He looks like a defensive tackle.
Jared Goff looks like a defensive tackle.
He's like 6'7", isn't he?
And the Rams would trade their future away for a defensive tackle.
It's the Rams!
Okay, I'll give you that one. Yeah. So yeah, the Jacksonville scares me. Houston scares me as a Titans fan. Really, I think they're scary to any fans, though. Especially Jacksonville, man. Their defense is like... I wanted us to get Miles Jack so bad just so they couldn't.
Oh, dude.
Makes me real sad.
Guess who? The Giants are going to be scary, too. Because they got, what's-his-face, Janoris Jenkins, right? And
I haven't heard anyone talk about them, but I was just talking about this yesterday. That like low key, they've built a really good looking defense this year.
Yeah, and they were horrid.
They were horrible last year, but their line looks great. They got some secondary. Hopefully, Eli Apple can turn into something good.
Oh yeah, dude.
That was also kind of a curious pick. I mean, compared to Hargreaves, I don't know why they exactly wouldn't take them, but I guess they saw something in Apple. So
I was watching the draft of somebody, and he got drafted, and I was just like, Apple! That's what I always do whenever I see Apple.
Okay, can I mention something really quick? So who was drafted 26th round of the first round this year?
26th
round of the first round.
That was Paxton Lynch.
Yes, it was. And you know who else was drafted first round 26th pick?
Ben Roethlisberger?
Ray Lewis. And you know what Ray Lewis' son just got?
What a segue!
Oh!
Right. Mm-hmm.
Did you actually say what happened? Because I didn't hear it.
Oh, no, but Ray Lewis's son, who was going to go into the NFL most likely a couple of years from now, because he's pretty good at footballs, was just arrested for sexual assault.
Yep. What year is he in? I'm looking at the article right now. What year is he in college?
I thought he was second. Maybe he's first.
I feel like it's right. I feel like I just saw it a second ago, but now I'm not seeing it on the article.
Oh, jeez.
No, I think he's a senior.
Lewis, 20 years old, turned himself into the police. So...
Yeah. So he's either a junior or a senior, because he played in 2013.
Yeah.
His redshirt season. Okay, yeah, so he's a junior.
Oh, no, guys. The Patriots just drafted a quarterback late in the third round. Next Tom Brady coming in on the way.
Boom! That's what I wanted to see from the Patriots. Doing something.
Get ready for Jacoby
rash.
Brissett. Get ready for Jacoby Brissett.
They didn't get Connor
NC
Cook.
State. Nope, they drafted NC State.
You know what? I'm not gonna question the Patriots because they got Tom Brady, stupid 199. So whatever. Do what you want, Patriots. Hopefully it doesn't work out for you. The whole world, aside from Boston, is hoping that you die in a tire fire. So I just want any Patriots fan to know that. His face looks stupid. He looks 30 years old. That's really weird.
Who?
The stupid Jacoby Brissett.
No.
Seems weird.
You know who looks like he's a grown man? Like grown man and has been in the league for 35 years. Been in the league for 10 years.
Yeah.
Freaking Laramie Tunsil.
True.
He looks like he's a grown man. Yeah.
He is a grown man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like he looks like. You know what I mean? Like he looks like he's been in the league for 10 years and he's.
No, he doesn't.
Can we address something?
Steph Curry and people drug dealing.
Not quite.
No,
yet.
Not yet.
Quite yet.
Laramie Tunsil.
No, not him. Jacoby Brissett. He's black.
Oh, he is.
Yes.
Black
now,
Tom Brady.
Now the thing is that have the Patriots ever had a black quarterback? And is this guy fast? He has where's his stupid 4.94? So that's a no.
Right.
That's a no. So
hey, but he has 7.17 shower ability, or he can shower in 7.17 seconds.
That isn't very fast for a quarterback, is it? I'm not really sure what the quarterback 40s are. Yes, no.
No, I mean
okay.
Mariota has.
It's better than Tom Brady.
I was just wondering if they picked up a scrambling quarterback, which would be kind of weird. So
Mariota has the fastest combine QB 40-yard, and I think that was like a 4.7 or something.
So, kind of fast, I guess.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because it's a little bit weird for them to do that. But
does the 3-cone?
They might just be picking him for a backup for Garoppolo, but we'll have to see.
Does the 3-cone drill icon not look like a shower head? And it looks like it showering in 7.17 seconds.
That is not 3.5. So yeah. Anything else for the draft that you guys wanted to talk about? Any other picks?
Laramie Tunsil. Laramie Tunsil.
I mean, I don't know what to talk about with him. He's friends with someone who has off-field issues. Videos uploaded of him taking a hit from a bong and a gas mask. He, after the draft, said on live TV that he took money from his coach in college. And actually, something interesting. He was supposed to have a press conference today, right? Miami said that due to an allergic reaction, he couldn't make it.
What?
Means he got drugged by that dude.
That means they don't want to put their stupid first-round draft pick up there to answer questions about taking hits from bongs and taking money from his coach, because it'll only end up worse than it already is. It's hilarious.
Wait.
Oh, man.
He actually did get drafted?
Yes, he got drafted 13th pick by Miami.
Tommy, alright, let's not talk about the draft anymore.
Yeah, Tommy didn't watch the draft. Okay, Ray Lewis's son. I don't have anything else to say about that.
Stuff. I did watch the draft. I watched until the 27th pick, which was Clark Kinney, if you were wondering.
You had it on in the background until about the 27th pick.
So
I mean, I was doing stuff in the 5 minutes while they were...
Exactly.
So, NBA...
But when they drafted, I was paying attention.
NBA,
doesn't sound like it.
Of course, Golden State moved on. 4-1. And what about Steph Curry?
Injured.
His ankles, bruh. They be broke.
No, it's his knee, bruh.
It's his knee, yeah. But it's more fun to say Steph Curry's ankles got broke.
Spraining his MCL and trying to get back on court for defending NBA champions before his target return date of May 9th.
He's also a heroin dealer.
Yes, that too. Drug dealers are naming junk after him. So... By junk, I mean heroin. So.
In Philadelphia, yeah.
In Philadelphia, yes.
It's the most potent in the country.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in on that drug game?
How'd you find out?
Right then. So, how does drug dealers talking about stuff using? Okay, so what? How is it using Steph Curry's likeness? Or what's interesting?
He says, "Hey, I'm Steph Curry. Want to buy some drugs from me?"
But they're not doing that. They're naming the pharmaceuticals after...
No.
They're calling the pharmaceuticals... Yeah. Pharmaceuticals. I don't know why I said pharmaceuticals. They're calling the heroin Steph Curry. Like...
They're also putting his picture on there.
They are? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's his,
now,
it's his
that's
face
interesting.
And name.
There
it's
you go.
It's his face and name, yeah.
They slapping...
They stamp
That's hilarious.
That's great, man. I don't even... That's... Why? That's... Why? I don't know, man.
Guys, guess who's still on the board as a QB?
Connor Cook.
Cardale Jones.
Dude, if Paxton Lynch got traded to the Titans and we dropped Mariota, I'd be such a happy boy.
Go get yourself some Steph Curry heroin, Tommy.
I'm already on it, apparently.
So, Stanley Cup. Let's see.
The Ducks fired Bruce Boudreau after 2 days after they lost in the playoffs.
Kind of dumb, to be honest.
It's pretty quick.
I mean, think about what Arsenal's
you make
doing.
it to the playoffs, like...
Arsenal's going to end up firing their manager if they lose. Either the...
Wait, the Ducks lost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I saw... That's a penguin, not a duck, you idiot. I saw the penguins on stupid file that I was like, that's a duck logo. I'm sorry. Lost to Nashville.
Arsenal is going to end up firing their manager, or he's going to retire. Either one.
See, I don't know too much about that, but... I mean... If they're
he's
not doing good, then...
That's ever existed, and they're still doing great. I mean, they're like top 5 still in both the Premier and Champions League. It's just he's old, and they could be playing better.
Yeah. 18, 10, 7. Interesting.
So, it's Manchester City, right? Leicester City. Sorry, it's Leicester City that's tearing it up. I kind of keep up with BPL, but like, I mean, I didn't expect Leicester City to do that.
Let's say that for later. We got more opponent stuff to talk about.
Okay.
Golf
so Olympics, yeah. golfing in the Olympics. If only we had SS Codester here to talk about this. But
well, so 3 people have already said they're going. Jordan Spieth, who won the Masters last year. I don't know about this year. I don't pay attention. Jason Day and Rory McIlroy. However, a bunch of people have already dropped out, like, because they don't want to do it or they got family issues. So they may not even do golfing this year, which it hasn't been.
Isn't golf like a normal? No, it's not.
It has. This is the first year in 112 years
for golfing in the Olympics.
Yep.
And they're considering not doing it after they decided to do it.
Well, they can't do it if they don't have enough people.
That's interesting.
We have 3 guys going right now. 2 of them being from the same country, right?
It's like doing Olympic hockey and only having 2 teams show up.
Well, I mean, all you really need is Canada and.
The question is, does the
you can only have 4.
Does the Olympics need hockey?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like
not hockey. Sorry, golf. I'm sorry. I'm just an idiot. I'm out of it right now.
I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see it.
Caffeine.
Because it's been 115 years, but just for 1 year. We don't need it after this year.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Again, for another 115
I hope
years.
Tiger Woods decides to go.
Like, what's the golf scene outside of the States? What is there? Like, I don't want to go to just watch the Masters and
Well,
Rio.
you realize that it wasn't invented here.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm legitimately asking because I don't know. I mean,
UK, it's pretty
what was the
good.
question?
Oh, how big is the golf scene outside of the States? Because I don't know.
Really huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's small. It's small in the States. It's like soccer.
But they still only have
really big in America.
But they still only have 3 people down for it.
Yes, and also the whole reason otherwise is because the flame is going to get there before the actual field is going to be built.
Don't you mean the course?
5 weeks before it'll arrive there. 5 weeks before they'll have it finished.
All right then. Huh.
Which is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Speaking of the torch.
Oh boy.
So, Rio Olympic flame people who are refugees went to the UN office and started saying the flame is a beacon of solidarity with all peoples of the world. Go and all you do, you junk on them. And a Syrian amputee refugee carried the torch through Athens. So that was kind of cool. We have been informed here in the studio that one of our co-hosts, Lucas Bulldogs, will be right back.
Oh boy. We gotta carry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But no. When he comes back, let's already be on number 10.
Oh.
Like, yeah, or no.
What's number 10? Why did you put the text in Google Drive in stupid yellow?
When he comes back, let's be finishing it out.
Okay.
Like the outro.
Dope. So, but there's a problem with that. Kind of has to put his headset on, and we kind of need to talk until he gets back.
Okay, well,
So, Earnhardt, Dell Earnhardt got stuff, there you go. And we'll see you guys next time.
Hey, thanks for listening. This is the High Jump Sports Podcast. We'll see you guys next time.
Okay, let's stop. Dell Earnhardt got his stupid car or something.
Amelia, yeah.
Yeah,
he had to rebuild it by hand.
Rebuild it.
He's won 4 out of the 6 times he's done it. In a 13-month period. But he wrecked it back in February, and he never finished lower than a 3rd. Was gone forever. But crew chief Greg Ives repaired it for Talladega. I think they got pretty.
We talk
good
about Amelia now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you were back earlier. That's a shame.
Didn't Amelia get in a crash?
No, Lucas, we had this whole plan, but Pierce ruined it.
Oh, what happened?
He thought you were back like 2 minutes earlier than you were.
Oh.
We were going to close the podcast out right when you came back.
Why don't we have more to talk about?
No. So you'd think we'd be done.
Oh.
And like a prank type thing.
I don't really, looking back on it now, I don't really know how that even makes sense as a prank.
No.
It sounds pretty gay. Anyway,
so Dale Earnhart.
Lucas, that's not acceptable language in the world.
Dale Earnhardt.
You'll get fined in NHL if you say words like that.
Dale Earnhart got his car made.
And suspended
for talking about that. And
so wait, didn't Amelia get in a crash?
Yep. That's what we were talking about while you were gone.
So they repaired it.
Formula 1. Let's talk about that.
I quote from the man known as Mr. Gaming Fridge himself. They reached a deal to make the vroom cheaper.
Vroom's cheaper.
Yeah, they make the vroom cheaper. So a combination of turbocharged engines and a hybrid energy recovery system, which also contains an obligation to supply provision to stop the teams being left without a power unit supplier. So, however, that provision would not appear to apply in cases such as that of Red Bull last year, when the team tried to leave a contract with Renault, but was unable to find an alternative. So, the FIA said in a statement that teams will pay 1 million FIA less for next season and 3 million euros less than 2018 when buying from the four manufacturers: Mercedes, Ferrari, Renault, and Honda. So,
how much do F1 cars cost?
A lot.
Millions of.
Well, yeah, I figure that, but like,
if not billions.
So how much difference? How much difference?
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
How much difference does 3 million make?
A bit. Because you could put that much. Because you could put all that into, say, aerodynamics or handling or the entire development.
Well, like what R&D for that junk, but they regulate everything in F1, so all the cars are stupid the same nowadays.
Yeah, but think about Josh Wise in NASCAR. He doesn't have the money to compete anymore with all the regulations and stuff. So not. Plus these new engines. You know how the old 1.6 liter turbo engines are like that. Now they're actually going to sound like actual gas engines again.
Yeah, they were trash for the past 2 years.
Yeah, I didn't watch F1 just because of that. It was terrible.
It was like whistling.
Yeah. And then you just hear that in the background, and they take off, and then another car comes in.
Do you remember when they had V10s in them? So loud.
Those were the days. Those were the days.
Man,
so, tell us about soccer.
Alright, so
football
Champions League right now. I'm just gonna break it down for everyone. As 4/29/2016
at 11:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Quarterfinals finished April 5th, obviously, but or not April 5th, April 13th. So obviously we see Man City, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich all go through to the semifinals, which Man City and Real Madrid obviously came to a draw Tuesday, and Wednesday Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich. Atletico beat Bayern Munich.
Atletico won?
Yes. So
I haven't even ever heard of them before.
You've never heard of Atletico?
Nope. I've heard of Real Madrid, but not Atletico Madrid. Especially them beating Bayern Munich.
Yeah, they're not as popular as Real Madrid, but I've heard of them a bunch of times. But so
wait, who are their star players? Maybe who are their star players? Maybe if you name them right now.
Let me just pull up the roster and start naming off the roster.
Okay. Anyway, keep talking.
So,
multitasking skills aren't very good.
True. Okay. So, Atletico and Bayern Munich are playing May 3rd, and then Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich are playing May 3rd, and then Man City and Real Madrid are playing May 6th.
So wait, they play again?
Yeah, it's 2 rounds.
Oh, okay.
2 games.
Best of 2 or best of 3 or what? How's it work?
Each team plays 2 games. And away goals play a huge factor in that too. Okay, so their goalkeeper, their main one is like Miguel Angel Moye, and they got Diego Godwin, Felipe Luis, Guilherme Sequeira, Ivan Kanat, Mario Hernandez, Zuzin, Arona Zana, Nike Gomes, and Jackson Martinez. They're pretty much, I mean, those are the players that use. What? No, I don't even recognize any of those players. Sorry. Oh yeah, Jesus Gamaz, Lucas Hernandez, Jose Maria Gimenez, Coco, Luciana Viete, Fernando Torres. Torres is like the best player I've ever. Dude, he's so good. All right, let's move on though. He used to play for Chelsea, who's my favorite team. Premier League.
Chelsea.
Premier League?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, Leicester City. Oh boy.
Where did they come from, man?
Where did the Hotspurs come from?
Wait, the Spurs are doing good?
They're 2nd place.
What?
They're from Man
oh
City,
yeah, I just
Arsenal.
realized Tottenham is.
Yeah, they're from Man
Tottenham
City,
Hotspurs,
Arsenal,
man. I never even.
yeah.
I don't keep up
There's
with
only one
soccer,
team
right?
out of City.
But I know the top teams from last year, and I've never heard of like half of these guys this year. Like,
dude, Tottenham
Wait,
was
what?
like made fun of in the past, dude.
by half
Yeah,
of them, I mean the
Tottenham-
top 2, but
no.
you know.
Lucas, Tottenham's always made fun of.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Let's
set
be real
themselves
here.
up by calling the city Tottenham in the first place.
And then calling their team the
They're
Hotspurs.
calling the team the Hotspurs.
Man, what happened to Chelsea, dude?
Well,
And
they've actually
Liverpool.
moved up.
And Man
They've actually
United.
moved up.
And
So-
Arsenal.
Arsenal's 4th place. Man City's 3rd place. Man United's 5th place. What's wrong with that? All top 5. Arsenal's in 64 points. I mean, they're tied with Man City. If Arsenal wins their next couple games, boom, they'll be 3rd place. Hopefully, Man City will die on the garbage.
But
can.
what if Man City wins their next couple of games too? Boom, it's still tied.
I think I need to pick a team right
Wait,
now.
no.
I need to pick a team. And I
In
think
what
that
league?
team has to be
In which of the 50 different leagues?
Barkley, Premier League.
Okay, cool.
I think that
Barclays
team has
Premier
to
League.
be
It's possessive.
someone
possessive singular.
who sounds like they're going to be always made fun of. So I'm going to root for Tottenham.
Tottenham.
I mean,
Tottenham.
And it's
Tottenham.
not a bandwagon because they sound like they should be made fun of. Let's
Okay,
do it.
have you guys ever heard
If
of
you want
the
to be made
story
fun of,
behind
you should vote for Aston Villa.
Bro, I'll go
Aston
for
Villa? Aston Villa.
Dude, how about stupid Bournemouth, dude. I'm rooting for Bournemouth. Stupid Bournemouth, man. Let's do it. Okay.
So, Ronaldo.
Wait, before you go on to Ronaldo, have you guys ever heard of AFC Wimbledon
Mm-hmm.
and like their story?
Not their story. I've heard.
Okay, so there is a team in Wimbledon where the tennis is played, and so they had a team there, and then somebody bought it and was gonna move it, and he moved it, but then the citizens of Wimbledon made the team again, and they had open tryouts in a park, and they worked their way all the way up in British Premier League or whatever, the ranks, and they're in 4th tier rank right now. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they're in the 4th rank right now, and are completely owned by, or mostly owned by, citizens. So if you wanted to go and own a soccer team, you can go and own AFC Wimbledon.
That's dope.
I found that pretty cool. And
Are
then
you sure Barclays?
no, they are not in the Premier League, but they're in the 4th tier. They're in single A baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I know.
And also they have Abadeo Akinfenwa on their team, so they're my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Akinfenwa the Beast.
So, do you think Ronaldo will go to PSG?
Yep.
Is that a rumor? Is that a rumor?
He's literally came out and said he wants to go to PSG.
Dude, him and Ibrahimovic. Man, what a team that would be.
Stop reminding me of the good old days when Chelsea used to beat everybody, dude. Now
Wait, did they have Ibra?
Tottenham.
Did they have Ibra?
Ibrahimovic, yeah.
Yeah, Ibra is Ibrahimovic.
Oh no, not Ibrahimovic. They had Ibrahimovic.
Thigh muscle problem.
I mean, they'll probably get. Oh yeah. Oh, Chelsea and Tottenham plays in 3 days. I have it recorded on my DVR.
So I found a headline for that. I think it really sums it up well. Desconcerto medico. So
Desconcerto.
Desconcerto. There we go. Whatever language. I'm assuming that's like, I don't know what language that is. Obviously Spanish of some sort.
It's just Spanish.
I mean,
it's a
is
discarte.
It like the Brazilian slang, Mexican slang, probably not Mexican slang.
So, minor leagues.
Football.
The NFL.
Sub-leagues. That's the topic that we wanted to talk about.
Yes.
It's not news related.
If you skip to, if you're trying to skip to the video, it's here.
Yeah, it's not news related. Sadly, they're not bringing you NFL Euro back.
If you're trying to skip to find the bit that we're talking about, it's right now. So there you go. Anyway,
I established that, Lucas. So,
yes. By the way, it is midnight. So if we end up like tiredness, then
why does every American sport except football seem to have a farm league? Baseball has a minor league. Hockey has the AHL. Basketball has the D League. Soccer has the USL and the NASL, although they may not be farm leagues in the sense of other sports. Now, however, it could be argued that the NCAA college football program.
What about college? What about like arena football? What about like?
But that's still not a professional developmental league.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I know. I was finishing out my discussion.
Okay. Whatever happened to NFL Europe?
It failed a lot, and it cost 32 million, or they lost 32 million dollars in 1 year.
For real?
Yeah. and then all the NFL owners of all the teams were like, "Nah, we ain't doing this no more."
Who came out of it though? There's like one guy that basically that was like it was like the bum. He was like the bum diggity.
Stupid Vinatieri.
Germany is starting its own professional football league.
Yeah, there's football leagues over in Europe. Stupid Monte Gaddis plays over in or played over in Poland. And
Odell plays in Poland.
So
not really.
Okay, let's ask: should they have one?
Yes.
Or is college good enough?
No.
They shouldn't have one.
Why shouldn't they have one?
And college isn't good enough. So, football. A dangerous sport. A team with a lot of players. 53 players active, 46 play on any given Sunday. One of them is usually, maybe a couple people aren't played, but all of them are usually played. Compared to other teams where in baseball, you have 25. In hockey, you have 25. In basketball, you have 15. Which basketball teams usually only use 5.
But guaranteed, the thing in hockey is that guaranteed everybody plays except for the backup goalie.
Yeah. Yeah. And so with that mass amount of players, 53, substantial high doctor and health insurance expenses, you'd have to pay them significantly more. AFL, you get like, what is it, like $100 a game now?
Nothing in AFL. That's why no one plays AFL anymore. So that's why the few arena football teams left are going to IFL, which doesn't pay that much more than AFL. Arena football's just dead.
even though the NFL has the practice squad, it doesn't really serve, but it's still a place to where a team can put their players, if they get injured or something, go play on the practice squad for a year.
They really don't get paid like a minimal amount. Like it's not bad to be on a practice squad.
I think
it's really not that bad.
I mean, I think that
plus coaching.
How many players are on like a MLB minor league?
25.
Well, you got all the position players, and then all of the pitchers in the bullpen, and so it's quite a bit.
25 is what Tommy said. I don't know, man.
25.
I mean,
that's not right.
12.
I think that sure it is a large number of players, but I don't really know how that makes much of a difference. I mean, are you talking about from like a business standpoint for the NFL? Because I think getting a bunch of small towns involved would make the revenue worth it.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. I'm not a businessman, but I would think
like why don't we throw a minor league team in, like, say you put one in Columbus, because that's right in the middle of Cincinnati and Cleveland. You put one in like Portland, and you put one in like Memphis, and you put one in like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the tickets might be higher than, you know, stupid like minor league baseball or stupid minor league hockey. What is it? AHL?
Like Birmingham, Alabama, or something like that.
You know, I think I think it would be cool. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
why don't with the minor leagues you make experiments, like you put a team over in UK, or try to put one in Mexico, or try to put one in Canada.
Yeah, I think the thing
so you
though
don't
is
completely
that
destroy the NFL.
Right now the NCAA is working. So why?
But everybody complains.
The problem is that NCAA is kind of failing right now.
Yeah, and everybody complains that in college, like, the competition isn't as good as the NFL, so you don't really know how good they are until they play in the NFL, which kind of backs some teams away from drafting players. I find that a minor league fixed that problem with people complaining about that.
Plus, an average an average play span in the NFL is 1.5 years, so allowing a player not to be eligible for the draft their first year would kind of be a bummer. How come they may never get to play in the NFL? Well, if you have a minor league and they go play for the minor league for a year, and
I mean, what do they have to go to the minor league out of college?
I mean, there's a difference between, do you want to be a guaranteed, like, I don't know, $600K. I think that's the rookie thing, isn't it? What's the rookie limit?
$650, something like that.
It's something in there. You can either be guaranteed that amount of pay, or you can be guaranteed a slow amount of like $100 a game, or even $1,000 a game.
I mean, minor league players get paid more than that. But I don't know. I think it would be interesting, but I mean, it is kind of like everything's worked well for the past 60 years. So I don't really know why you would change it.
Yeah,
it would be cool, but
fun fact
in some ways. But
so players who started their careers in NFL Europe, Kurt Warner started out with Amsterdam.
Man, I just got a list. Was about to bring it up, and this guy.
Vinatieri played over there.
Yep. Well, he didn't start there. Jake Delhomme played for Amsterdam. Brad Johnson played with London. John Kitna played with Barcelona, and Scott Mitchell played with Orlando.
There's also James Harrison, William Refrigerator Perry, and the one that I found it interesting was Terry Crews.
What?
Terry Crews was on the Rain Fire.
Really?
Yes, that Terry Crews.
That's awesome. I knew he had an NFL career, like as a linebacker, right? But
yep.
Yeah, he played linebacker.
Terry Crews.
Or maybe I'm thinking of The Rock. The Rock played linebacker.
I'm pretty sure The Rock was never in the NFL.
No, but he played in like college or high school. Both.
Let's see. Harrison went undrafted and went there in 2004. How about Perry? I don't know. I feel like reading that text wall. Anyways, we're gonna assume he started out there. I doubt it though, because I'm pretty sure they drafted him.
So is that pretty much everything?
I was about to say So final verdict: should the NFL have a minor league?
Not right now. No. If the NCAA goes like way downhill or some junk, then
I would consider it.
Yeah, but not right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that's everything, then if you haven't seen episode 1 yet, you need to go check that out as soon as possible. You can listen to your car at all. We'll have the official High Jump Sports website up and operating soon, so you can check out all of our articles, all of our blogs, all of our whatever we decide to do in the future on there. So I'm Mr. Gaming Fridge once again.
Julius Coconut.
And I'm Lucas, and we'll see you in the next episode of the podcast.
See you guys next time. Just remember to switch the end card on the best.